Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Today I have a special guest with me, Andrea. Welcome to Hodl On.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. So Andrea and I have been absolutely like freaking out. I mean, we're just like checking the price of Bitcoin, checking the price of Bitcoin.
Oh my God. I can't believe it's 99. 90, it just went to 99,104.
All right, so maybe we'll hit 100 grand during our recording. So,
Oh, that will be awesome.
let's track it. All right.
All right, I got it.
So many things I want to talk about with you. I want to share with our group here because, we always talk about FOMO, fear of missing out. And during bull runs, we correct. You went through the last cycle bull run, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw and felt the euphoria.
Yes, but I just well, maybe it was like right after because I didn't know anything about crypto. So I've only been in it 2 years.
Okay. Okay.
So I
So
think it
think
counts.
about your first cycle and how much you learned.
Oh, wow. It was so like learning a new language. But it's been amazing because now it's starting to click after 2 years. I'm a slow learner. When it comes to money and numbers, that is not my thing. So it's
Right.
it's been a challenge.
But you're doing it,
Oh, absolutely. If I
and
could do it, anybody could do it. Let me just tell you.
I love that. We can
That is
all do this, right? You
unbelievable.
Yep, and we learn as we go. And like I always teach, dollar cost average, just don't go all in. Like as soon as you learn about crypto, like you just read the price of crypto or Bitcoin rather, over 99,000. It is the probability of Bitcoin having a 20% correction is very high. If Bitcoin corrects 20%, all the other coins can correct more,
Wow.
right? And that's normal during a bull cycle. We can't just go up forever in a straight line as much as we all want to. We've been waiting a long time for this.
I know this is so exciting. It's my first time investing. I've never done really the stock market other than like with Edward Jones back in the 80s, and of course lost everything. So
That's not good.
it wasn't good. I didn't lose everything, but I lost over 50%. So that was pretty hurtful. But this is a little bit more in my power, with people like you. Having a coach I think, is super important because, you just always need a coach with whatever you do in life.
I agree.
You always
Yeah.
need somebody that has more knowledge. And you've been a great help. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I got into crypto like 5 years ago, and like I knew from like the beginning, it's like when I was setting my Trezor up and my ledger and I was becoming my own bank, just thinking about someone who isn't technical, the struggle, that some people would have, like, depending what profession you're in, not everyone works on the computer, you know
Right.
so to be able to provide that service, I mean, I just feel honored, and I'm just so happy that there's so many people out there that became their own bank, dollar cost averaged into some of these cryptocurrency projects and learn we are moving into a new financial system. And that financial system is all going to be put on the blockchain.
Wow.
Right.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. To transfer value of anything, any stock, any bond, any treasury, any real estate, right? It's all going to be put on the blockchain. It's hard for us to wrap our minds around it.
Definitely is. Absolutely. And even just putting all your stuff out there is a little bit of a fearful thing, It's like, oh, it's not in my control anymore. But it is, but it isn't.
Yeah. And becoming your own bank, you just feel more sovereign,
Oh,
even though it's a
absolutely.
little uneasy, but we don't put everything into becoming our own bank, right, Andrea? We diversify. I'm holding some of my Bitcoin, some of my crypto outside of the system, just in case in these crazy, chaotic, unstable times, no one knows day to day, like what's going on.
That's true.
And there's not enough hours in the day to really truly understand everything that's going on.
Oh, absolutely. And it's just from all angles, emails, texts, everything. It's just so fast. The world is moving really quickly right now.
Totally. My dog's freaking out.
Get it. They want to join us. Come on.
Oh, can you take care of that? Thanks, babe. Someone's at the door at the fence. Sorry about that, everybody.
Watchdog.
Live, and we don't edit here, so so anyway, so through the years, I mean, come on, we've been talking so much. We're stoked. Our wallets are going up. If people are out there and haven't looked at their like wallets, please do, you know?
Nice surprise.
Yeah. And again, like I think it's really like, you know, especially like you've been with me for how long now? Like
2
over a
years. 2
couple
years.
years,
Yeah.
right? So we're so well educated. You've already taken profits.
I know, my first time.
I have taken profits. We both took profits on XRP. I actually took profits before the bull run started on Ethereum when it ran all the way up. I
Yeah.
took a little bit of profits because, you know, again, I think it's a learning experience. I've been through multiple cycles, and I actually have people being like, Andrea, why did you sell some of your XRP? And I'm like, because I converted all my fiat into crypto, right? So I read
Yeah,
the market and I know what's coming. We have to take profits, right? No
absolutely.
one goes broke taking profits.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to miss taking profits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just take, you know, you can look at your portfolio. If you have like 10,000 XRP, take 1,000 off the table, then take 2,000, then take 3,000. And as we dollar cost average in, just dollar cost average out.
Right.
Right. And then you hold a couple thousand XRP or however many you have left for that moonshot. No one knows how high it goes, but Andrea, I'm telling you, all the influencers, all these popular people are going to be like, XRP is going to 500. XRP is going to go to 10,000 overnight. Hey, look, I'm okay with that.
Keep a little. It's hard to sell. It is so hard to
Yeah.
sell. It
And
is.
I don't think that XRP is going that high. We're not going to get adopted in this bull run. We're getting a lot of attention, a lot of narrative,
You're right.
but we need a bill signed in the United States. That's not going to happen until 2025. And then how long until that bill goes into effect?
Right.
Right?
That's true.
And it's a blessing because the more educated we get, we pull our profits out, we pay our taxes. And then during the next bear cycle, we research and we
Mm.
dollar cost average back into our favorite projects.
You've got some great picks too.
Oh my God. I got to tell you, the pressure's off for me, right? All the research I've done, you know,
Yeah.
and like, again, like I kind of knew I was right. Like I would be like, I would talk to my wife and be like, I'm like 99.9% certain, but it, you know, it's nerve wracking, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I made those songs like, you know, people think I'm crazy, like betting my future on the blockchain.
Hmm.
But I was a recruiter back during the internet revolution. Like I've been through this rodeo before and I feel extremely confident and I understand the technology. So I'm like, it's now or never. And again, like watching Cardano hit almost $1, we're
Wow.
just getting started.
Oh, I know. It's so amazing. And I can't believe it's so quiet. It's only on the internet that you can find information, right? Nobody's hitting the mainstream media or any of that. So that's
Right.
why the whole world is like clueless for the most part, the majority. Yeah.
Totally, totally. Brad Garlinghouse he's the CEO of Ripple. He's been on multiple news stations. So it's coming. Everything is
Oh, okay,
Bitcoin.
great, great.
Everything is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin dominance, 60%. We're not going to see altcoins ripped and the profits that are going to melt our faces, Andrea. I am telling you, not financial advice from me or anyone else. Like, we are not financial advisors. Andrea is a doctor. I'm just like a retired tech recruiter trying to help people become their own bank, right? And look at this stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, when the Bitcoin dominance goes from 60% into that 40% range, you just wake up in the morning and you check your portfolio and you're just like, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's nice.
And I'm so excited to be on this journey with you, right?
Oh, thank you. Me too. It
I
definitely
mean,
exciting time right now. For
yeah.
sure.
And all throughout the classes, right? I always tell people we accumulate during the bear market to find out how much money we made in the bull.
That's right. That's the funnest part. Absolutely. And you always say, I didn't buy enough.
I know, but we're in. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, I just want everyone off of zero. Like, I know people that invested about $100, but they're so excited right now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
their portfolio's up 150%.
My husband opened up a Coinbase account when I did, but he only put $50 in a Bitcoin and he looked at it last week. We figured out how to get back in it because he wasn't using it. It was like $350. Now he's watching.
Yep. And that's what it takes.
I told him just pay $20 a week, put it into it, just a little bit at a time.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Even if it's going up, it's going to go down, it's going to go back up. It's just dollar cost average.
I
Yeah.
mean, and that's all we do. And again, it's just like we've been talking about Bitcoin dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin 15,000, 20,000, 40,000. You know, you just slowly dollar cost average. Now that Bitcoin's 99,000, like I'm not going to recommend. I mean, you can always dollar cost average, but like it gets hard. You know what I mean? Do you
Yeah.
really want to buy Bitcoin when we've been buying it?
Yeah. So low.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So, but with that said, all the other coins, they're going to have their day in the sun. Some of them are starting. XRP's trading at about $1.50. Listening to all these influencers and everybody just being so negative on this token and on
Oh,
the project. And all I did was share research for years. Look at this. Look at these partnerships. You tell me they're not going to use this token.
wow. I know. I know. They're so tied in.
So tied in. There's a high probability Brad Garlinghouse will join that cryptocurrency council for the government.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
he met with President Trump. We got Charles Hodgkinson from Cardano. He met with President Trump.
Wow.
Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. We have more than half of the Congress that are pro crypto.
Nice.
So within the first 100 days, we should have a stablecoin bill signed into law. And I believe that FIT 21 bill, the financial innovation of technology for the 21st century, that should be signed into law, as well as adding Bitcoin as an alternative strategic reserve to the United States
I
government.
heard that. I heard that. That is awesome. Oh my God. I'm glad they didn't sell it.
I know, right?
My God. Yeah, we need that. We need the stability there.
No, I mean, absolutely. I mean, Senator Loomis is already running the math, right? Like, you look at our national debt and it's out of control. There's no way we can pay that off. But with Bitcoin, like Senator Loomis is like, I forget how long, if it was 10 years out, but the plan is to cut the national debt in half. And we
Wow.
can do that through a Bitcoin strategic reserve.
That's amazing.
I know.
That is going to be great.
It's
Wow.
right.
I know. And then all these people telling me it's a scam. I'm going to say, look at the scam now.
I know. And
I
it's hard. We've been through a lot. Like, like crypto investors have all been through a lot. Like people thought we were crazy, we were gambling. And I try to tell them, I'm just like, on the simplest basic premise of Bitcoin, It's the first technology where we can do peer-to-peer transactions without asking permission. It's hard to understand that, but we ask for permission on every transaction.
Absolutely. Yep. It's amazing. 2 seconds, boom, you can have your money.
Right?
Yeah,
How
that's
cool is that?
amazing. It's like,
It's,
wow.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, when
And
people say, I have Venmo, I have PayPal, it's not the same. You're asking for permission.
absolutely. Even Zelle. I mean,
Exactly.
putting it into an institution that can control how much you can take out, you know?
Absolutely. And then you know, you use Zelle and you have your money in your bank account lends out your money, so your deposit becomes the bank's liability.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish they taught this to people, you know, in school. Basic banking principles. Who's the Federal Reserve? Why
They
is
said
the
that no one would put their money in the bank.
right?
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, they don't even learn about the Federal Reserve. It's not the federal government, you know?
Right.
So,
And how powerful the Treasury is, the SEC, the CFTC. Like these are the government institutions that matter. You know, like we need good leaders in these positions. We're getting ourselves primed for mass innovation to happen in the United States. And you know, I think that if the Trump administration, if he puts the right people in all these positions and they all get support, we are going to see an age of enlightenment in the United States. I know it's hard to believe, but
yeah.
we can see it.
Oh, yeah. I believe it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
I think the next few
Absolutely.
years will be really good years for a lot
Um,
of people financially, you know, economically, the economy.
yep.
It's all good.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. So it's time to bring the innovation back. I mean, you know, like I never want to talk bad about like the government, or like I'm not like a super political person, but like the Biden administration, you know, just looking at crypto, it was terrible. It was absolutely atrocious, right? It hurt me personally. And you know, like, right. I mean, you know, like 4 years, 4 years for the Ripple case to be over. And Gary still appealed some of it. But I guarantee you, those fines and everything that Ripple has to pay, I bet you it's going to be minuscule. And that's going to shoot the price of XRP up even higher. So this bull run, XRP, Stellar XLM, Cardano, American blockchain companies are going to excel.
Hmm.
And we're seeing it happen. We're seeing it happen. What if we bring our voting on the Cardano blockchain in 2028? How amazing, transparent.
Right. I don't think
How
you can
awesome.
beat that.
Right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that would be amazing. And if there were fake dead people voting, it would be found,
Right?
right? I mean,
Totally.
because you can see, you know, if someone actually went through it.
Absolutely. You know, so and again, I'd like to see like everything just, you know, in our government become transparent. And, you know, the more people get educated and the more our voices are heard, the more we can create a better society for everybody. And I truly, truly believe that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
There is no transparency for the most part with our government. There's
No.
so many things we don't know and that's being hidden, and it's like, really?
Right. So if we want the world to be a better place, we have to keep everybody accountable, and let's
Oh,
put the government on the blockchain. Let's have everything be transparent. I would love that.
me too. Me too. I can't wait.
All
Yeah.
right. So last night I talked about like the top 10 reasons XRP is going to like kind of like keep going up in value, right? So I can't be more bullish on this project. I've been holding this project for so many years, right? Because, you know, as soon as the SEC dropped the lawsuit, XRP crashed. And if you know me, you know I hold 30 other projects. It's not a big deal, right?
Right, right, right,
You
right.
know, but now that you know we're moving forward, Ripple, XRP is getting so much attention. The amount of adoption, the announcements that are going to occur over the next couple months, I'm feeling so super bullish. I'm talking $3, $5, not 589, you guys.
Right.
Like, I know these YouTubers, like I get it that, you know, everyone believes that like the whole economy is going to shut down. They're going to flip a switch and it's going to be XRP. I'm okay if that happens, but really we don't want that to happen. You know, we just don't, not because it'll hurt way too many people. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
No one even knows what XRP is in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah, you're right about that.
right? How many people know what Bitcoin is?
Not many.
Not many. So if you don't know, join our hodlon.me. I have monthly classes, Q&A, right, Andrea? If
Absolutely.
you know nothing, we make everyone is welcome. We want everyone to be educated. You
Absolutely.
know, that's the whole point of all of this, right? We're all going to grow our wealth together as we transition into this new economy.
And it's coming no matter what.
Right, right. And I do believe that Trump is, you know, like the chosen person to walk us through into this new economy. And when I look at Ripple as a company with Rosie Rios, 43rd Treasurer of the United States, on the board of directors at Ripple, and then we have Sheila Barr or Bear. She's the ex-FDIC chair, ranked the second most powerful woman in the world.
Really?
She is on the board of the real USD. So Ripple USD stablecoin, she is on the board. Like,
Yeah.
you tell me what's gonna happen to
Yeah.
the
Like, why
coin.
are all these people in position for no reason? Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
So, you know, I think our banking systems are changing. I mean, I think like 2.5 years ago, I was talking about like open banking app on your phone, no more brick and mortar. Like our world is becoming digital. And we've talked about it. We don't want everything to become digital. But
I
does
know.
that mean that the world's not going to become digital?
More and more.
Right.
Uh,
So let's prosper from it.
Absolutely. I like it.
I know.
I'm excited.
So out of everything you've learned so far, what's your favorite project so far?
I think the well, XRP, but I like how you talk about HBAR.
Yep.
Oh, they're integrating with so many big Fortune 500 companies. And
Yes.
I don't know what it's at today, but what was it when we started buying? Was it 4 cents or 5 cents? At least when I started buying.
Yep. That's
You
it.
probably got it at 0.01. But yeah, so I think, from all your research and what you've talked about, I'm excited about that one.
And it's such a cool concept, right? So what HBAR decided to do was take like IBM, Google, like LG, Nomura, like all of these Fortune 500 companies that are centralized. They all hold the nodes for Hedera. So they're decentralizing the centralized companies, which is so cool. And, you know, something that we're probably going to get into in the next bull run, a super interesting project is called Bank Social on the Hedera network, a credit union
Oh,
being built on the Hedera network.
nice.
And how about Hedera tokenizing diamonds, taking an e-liquid resource, right? An asset, tokenizing it and putting it on the blockchain.
I can't wrap my head around that one, but
I know, right? I mean, we're
that
talking.
virtual virtual diamonds.
Well, no, because it's like physical diamonds, but you're holding the ownership on the blockchain. Like when we were children, our parents would buy IBM stock and they
Right.
would have a certificate of ownership,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
right? And then now it's held in like their database and that's just getting moved to the blockchain because
Mm,
it's way more secure.
it won't burn up.
Right. Totally. I know. I know. It's just, I don't know. It's so hard. I agree with you. It's hard to wrap our heads around it, but you know, Hedera's got a bright future. I think it was trading at like 14 cents.
Yeah.
You know, this, I know.
I like that.
And we're staking, right? We learned how to stake our coins. So that's the other thing we learn is how to make passive income during the bear market, right? So it's just like earning dividends on stocks, or, you know, you want to leave your fiat in a savings account making hardly nothing. We've been staking our coins, compounding our interest. And then during a bull market, we get that, you know, it's nice. It's nice
Yeah.
it's
Extra
nice extra
coins.
cash, right?
Absolutely. I like it.
Me too.
I think it's great. Yes, this is very exciting.
Totally. Totally.
And I
Yeah.
don't like math at all, so, but I like this.
Yeah. I know, I love it. And I love to see, like, even during the bear market, there were so many people talking about how Cardano was like a ghost chain and no one was building on Cardano. And then I would come to class and I would be like, Cardano has like like, I think it was the second, third, or fourth largest amount of development going on that chain.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
so we can't listen. You got to do the research, you know, like find people that are always honest is so important, but listen to everyone, right? Because there's nuggets of goodness everywhere, you know?
Right.
But we gotta write down your profit taking strategy, which we've done at least 5 times, and, you know, take profits, right? Because that's what this is all about,
Oh, absolutely.
you
Yeah, I'm
know?
so glad that was so helpful for me when you did that.
Totally.
Because I was like, well, I don't know when to sell. I don't know if I'm gonna sell, but you put it together so perfect, a perfect strategy of like, oh, okay, now I know what I need to do.
Right.
Yeah, made it simple.
So it's so simple. And then it's like, you just think about like, what's your goal? So when you hit your goal, don't get greedy. Just pull out. Most traders lose money, you
Mm.
know? So we want to buy low, sell high. Now we're not low, right? XRP is like $1.50, but are we going to go to $3? I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
But now we're traders, right? So anyone who's getting in the market now, just understand you're traders. Like I like to teach people, you know, let's accumulate, let's hodl, hold on for dear life for a year, because just not being able to pay those short-term capital gains tax, I mean, is like a huge bump of the amount of money you get to keep in your pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You're right about that.
But profit's profit.
Yeah. Yes. Even if you have to pay taxes, it's still profit.
Totally.
Yes. Oh, how
Awesome.
exciting.
So exciting.
What's our Bitcoin now? Let's see. We were going to check this.
Oh yeah, what are we at?
99,014.
99.01.
Oh, yeah, it just went to 98. It's playing with us. After it goes to 98, it'll shoot up to 99 again. We're waiting for that 100 mark.
Yeah, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, it's like we're either going to shoot right through or we're going to correct. And it's okay if we correct,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? I mean, yeah, and XRP is $1.44. So we're taking a little bit of a breather, but it's okay, you know?
Oh, that's good.
I know it's so much fun.
It is fun. I just look at it all day now.
I know.
So
That's why I said my finger hurts from like refreshing the screen to like refresh the prices.
it's crazy. I never thought I'd be doing this, but it's definitely been fun.
Oh my God, so much fun. And I'm just so thrilled to be on this journey with you. Like you and
Oh, me too.
Carlo are
Thank
so
you.
special to me.
Thank
Like,
you, you guys too, you and Rowan. It's been awesome to getting to know you guys. It's
yeah,
been
same here.
definitely a fun ride.
A
Yes.
hundred, 100%. So grateful. And I mean, we're on this journey together. And you know, hopefully more people are gonna join us.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
no one's too late. And we have to learn. Like if you're interested in making money and investing in your future, I mean, we got artificial intelligence, the blockchain, metaverse, algorithms, drones, everything is moving into a whole new modernization. Like nothing is going to stay the same. the economy is not going to stay the same. Doesn't mean we're not going to use dollars, but like we got to get educated.
Oh, absolutely. And just start learning now because it's coming.
It's
Yeah,
coming. Right. And the more we're prepared, the better off we're going to be.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to tell more people,
We're doing it.
introduced and get them to, you know, learn. Just listen and learn. You don't even have to do anything. Just listen and learn.
Exactly. You don't have to invest money. You can just listen and learn. I love that, Andrea.
Yeah, just listen and learn. You're right. Golly. I know we have to do more intro classes for people.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I did one right before the election because I knew. I mean, I literally converted all our fiat into crypto like the night before the election. It's like, I knew.
Oh my
I
God,
just,
you were so on it.
yeah. So, I mean, I would never tell anyone to do that, but it's just like I'm in this 24/7. And like during the election, Ro and I were just like screaming and we were just like refreshing, refreshing, refreshing. And like, Rowan's like, did we just make like thousands of dollars while you went to go pee? And I'm like, we did. I was like.
You're like, yes. Oh my God.
That's right. So super grateful. I mean, we're just like, I just feel so blessed, you know, in so many different ways. But yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna have this ride. The bull market is fun. People shouldn't FOMO, no FOMO.
The FOMO.
You're checking the prices. What you got? Anything?
Well, I apologize, but someone's trying to get a hold of me and I need to send them a text that I back to
Okay.
them. So I apologize for not paying 100% attention, but I'm trying to pull up
The life of a doctor, you guys.
these. Crypto's more fun.
I know, so much more fun. Like I think about how I transitioned out of recruiting and like kind of fell into like the podcast and getting everything launched. And it's just like, wow, like I love helping people. Not that I wasn't helping people find jobs, but like this is way better, right? It's
Oh, it's way
just-
better. But just like when we were talking to some of my patients, we were telling them, you know, you have your health, but you also need to take care of your wealth.
yeah.
You know, you need to have that holistic approach financially and health wise as well. So it's important to, you know, become educated and know what's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys, Andrea's based in Texas. You have your business is in Arlington. You want to tell people if they know where to find you?
Oh, Arlington, Texas, wellnessinarlington.com. We are a holistic wellness center. So right between Dallas and Fort Worth, home of the Cowboy Stadium.
Go Cowboys.
Well, not this year, but they're not doing too well.
I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm a Jets fan. Just feel bad for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited to, you know, be doing some different kind of health, financial health, and instead of putting it in the hands of a financial advisor to learn and take care of it myself, you know, with coaches like you know, helping to give
Absolutely.
guidance on how to learn and see and understand the changes in the market and what's going on.
Yeah. And most financial advisors, I mean, I would say probably 99% of them were telling people that cryptocurrency was a scam and that they're never going to touch it. And it's just like, again, it's like just not being informed. And it's like, at the end of the day, we need to rely on ourselves and we have to do the research. You got to step out of your discomfort and get educated, because I do believe, Andrea, this is the greatest transfer of wealth that we're ever going to see in our lifetime.
Wow.
And it's happening right now. And then it'll happen in another cycle. And if my theory is correct, that's it. We're getting mass adopted. We're never going to see the volatility in crypto ever again. And then you can't, I mean, we can still invest, but
Right.
not like this, right? Like not like, oh my God, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like being birthed, you know? It's like Wow.
I know.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely very exciting.
Yeah.
So glad to have you.
No, I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody, you guys. This has been such an amazing journey. We have all worked so hard, skipping our lunches, dinners, coffees, buying people crypto for gifts and gold and silver. Maybe not gold, but silver. I mean, we are doing it all here, having a blast. Everyone come join us, hodlon.me.
Yes, come join us.
Yep. And
Absolutely.
Andrea, you know how I end the podcast, right?
With a song. Yeah, go
No. At the end, I always say hodl on,
Huddle on.
right? So until next time, y'all,
Huddle on.
hodl on.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you
you.
for having me. Love you too.